Right, okay, Jamie here. Jamie here. Getting asked to do my own intro. So, as I'm walking to work, I can also record at the same time and upload them when I get to work. So, yes, I don't think it'll be long till there's a Christmas map, and I'm hoping it isn't the Winter Toyland from like last year. Like, I hope it's not just that same map again. And actually a new map. There was a new Halloween map. So if there's a new Christmas map, I mean that's going to be equally as buggy and glitchy and throw you off your game like there's no tomorrow. But like I said, because I'm recording throughout November content for this channel for December 12 hours. And then potentially December 24 hours. Yeah, it just tends to be like whatever I record, it's just what it is. And I had the idea of like doing Uno Minito, which is 1 minute, and having it called Uno Minito, and I'm playing a game. Like as soon as you load into that game, hit record. Play it for a minute, done. And do that. God almighty, it's chilly. We're certainly getting into that winter period, that's for sure. Yep, winter blast, certainly. I keep getting gems out of the free chests. But yeah, I think it seems unlikely, but if I can hit 12 hours of gaming, or even 24 hours of gaming, even before like a potential Christmas map comes out, then I'm just gonna play what I've got, and then I'm not gonna record anymore for like 12 hours or 24 hours. I'm gonna scrap it because there's something I did like at the start of so it was last year, so I say 2020. It was like something I did at the start of at the late end of 2019 when I started. I think it was Stoptober when I was in Stranraer, recording like 24 hours of gaming for the whole month of October, and then I just pretty much carried on doing it for November, December, all the way throughout this year, except for April. It's just like you do a full year of doing 12 hours or 24 hours. So I think it's now come to the point now where I just want to do like very simple, very basic videos that aren't very long, for the sake of like playing games. Like that's it, because I'm just playing Assoluto Racing or Temple Run 2 all the time. So it'd be good to like do that Uno Minito series, download a shed load of games, and then hit the record button for a minute on a certain game. Right? Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, yeah. I was thinking for a second like, oh, the top rows, it's not showing because the game is broken. Like when I put the quality to good, like the very lowest setting, it actually takes out animations from the Haunted Harvest map, or like it certainly just makes it worse. Or either that, it was just broken when I played it, and I just played it for the sake of playing it, because I was like, well, if it's going to be this broken, might as well record on it and show how broken it is. There's so many different variations of like maps to characters that I haven't done yet. But when you record like so much in a year, it kind of feels like or I've done almost like everything, when I haven't. I've done like so little. And I keep saying it, I know I want to play like one character for each map. I still want to do that, but I just forget. Like when you've got like things like with life in general, you always say like the ideas in your head or like portray them out loud, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna do them, but then you just do something else. That's how recording works. Like, you're not always going to do what you want to do in your head, and then when it comes to like, oh, I want to do that still, then it doesn't really happen. You know, to say it's a Sunday afternoon, there's not many people out. Compared to earlier, there was a hell of a lot of people. Like, I went to go to the sandwich shop earlier and it was just heaving. Let's see if someone will let me cross the road. Yes. Had to think about it though. Wasn't going to stop at the road to let me over. He wasn't gonna. I have been a bit of a greedy fucker. I mean, I'm going to be working, so that's a good thing. I had a big chicken and bacon brown tea cake sandwich. I had a millionaire square piece, and I've had a bit of chocolate nibs as well. So I've been a bit greedy on a Bourneville cereal bar. This is so weird because I'm walking through the park right where I live. I'm walking through the park, and yesterday it was absolutely heaving on here. Same time, different day. So yeah, same time, different day. It's empty. There's no one here because they'll all be in Mackey's. The centre of gravitation, or the epicentre of Calderdale is us. And I think what will happen today is what happened yesterday. I ended up being like doing 2 closes, one for dining area, one for kitchen. I think if I know everything's been done, or very close to being done, then I feel alright helping out with the drinks and deliveries and whatnot. But like, I'm gonna get in today and it's gonna be absolutely heaving. It's probably gonna be worse than yesterday. But that's the one thing actually. It's a school night, so it's a school night. So people will be going to school tomorrow in the morning. So a lot of parents won't have their children of what age out. And they'll be like, oh, your education comes first. Still going to be people out, no doubt about it. And I actually still see that every now and then I see that guy that pretends. So I'm going to go talk about what this person is like. Well, having watched the Darman video, you can have hundreds of people be positive, but sometimes the negative comments or negative things can bring you down. And it's like, no matter how big you are or where you are or what you do, if you let those negative things bring you down, then the people that are portraying that and giving them off are winning. They're winning, you're losing. So you want to just ignore that. Just ignore it. You're like, you see the person, you see whoever, you're like, okay, you just say hi. Even if you don't like him, you just say hi. You get on, and you just ignore it. You just say hi. Simple as. So, I'm going to talk about this quite quickly because I'm into the main road in a minute. So, somebody that ended up through lockdown driving to work in whatever car they was in, pretended to have no vision in their eyes, so blind, but then would go out, drive off, and you get the point. So pretending to have a condition that's serious, and thinking that was okay. And then it all came about. It's actually not that much on the roads at the moment, actually. It all came about then. I just basically said to this person, look, I'm not helping you. If you're going to fake something really serious, then it is my job to help people, but if you're going to fake something that's serious, then I'm not going to help you. You can do it yourself. And this person's older than me, so just bear that in mind. You get people like that everywhere, but you kind of don't. I can kind of understand people faking an illness, but to live like that, I might not be able to talk anymore because the road is packed. Once I hit the canal, I'll be able to talk again. Oh, there's a point in the main road. There isn't gonna be. I'm just gonna hit traffic. Because it is absolutely heaving. It's just not stopping. It's berserk. I'm getting like 1 second between traffic of nothing. 1 second. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 seconds of no traffic then. I was like, I wonder if the traffic will stop. Nah. Not on a Sunday. not till midnight at least. I reckon that might stop then. You can sometimes walk along here with there no traffic during the day. But to want to have that on a weekend, it is never, ever, ever going to happen. 100% never. God, it is just bonkers. It is. That's a bit bigger of a drop now. I don't want to do too much exercise really this weekend because it's just going to be heaving with people that are bored as fuck. But I've had a break from it and it is just starting again and again and again. Wow. This is why I would never go to London. Ever. Never. Nearly off the main road. Thank God. It is heaving. Absolutely heaving. And it is 2:20. God, that traffic just didn't stop at all. Not once. Right, I'm approaching Canal now. Oh, there's no one on it. We're getting away from main road. That is absolutely berserk. Oh, there's actually somebody on it, but it's better than 300,000 cars. Well, not 300,000, but it bloody well felt like it. See, that's why I would never go to London. Because London's the capital of England, and I've only ever been once. And I didn't really like it then, I was only like 10, 12 years old. So I wouldn't go now. So quiet now. It really is quiet. With the fume. It's insane how much traffic there was. I was like, that's just not gonna stop, is it? I'm a bit worried for tonight because I'm probably gonna be on my own. Because the person I was with till 7 last night finishes at 3:30. There's someone that finishes at 4. And that person will try and bugger off home at like 3:30. So I'll literally see this person for 5 minutes, boom, gone. Saying there's no point being at work. I'm like, there is. To earn your wages. But they was like, oh, I live off universal credit as well. So the idea is to not live off it, because you're living off other people's wages, and has accepted that, and I don't think that's right. If you like, so I think if you're on it because you have to be on it because of a specified reason, for reasons you can't work, fine. If there is a reason you are not able to work because of a condition, then yeah, okay. But there's a lot of people that are on universal credit that are on it because they don't want to get a job. Try to bother. Would rather live off other people's money to get stuff for themselves, and then they're like, sorry, 1 minute. Oh, that might be the cutest dog I've seen in a long time. Oh, there's a lot of people out today actually, especially on canal. You know, canals. I normally don't see anyone on canal because it's either a great hatred of the canal, and they just don't want canal because they just don't, or they just, I don't know, another reason. What's the score actually? Because it's City and Everton. So okay, to do with Manchester now. Sir, what's his name? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, which is a bit of a mouthful of a name, but that's his name. Who did be a manager for Manchester United, and that's the word, did. He got sacked, either sacked or he left. I don't know which one it is, but they had a game at Watford, so Vicarage Road, recently, and United were playing Ronaldo. Bear that in mind. Watford won 4-1. 4-1. United were playing away. Okay, Watford had the fair ground because they was playing at their home ground. But Watford over Manchester United are a better team than Watford. Well, I thought. Oh, God. A lot of. Oh, God. A lot of joggers out today. You won't get this tomorrow. That won't happen tomorrow. Just won't. And somebody on a mobility scooter, well, you should be on the road then. Shouldn't you? Because I'm right in thinking that's a motorised vehicle on the road, on the canal anyway. Mind you, actually having an electric bike or a scooter, I don't know, it's hard to call really, because you've got like electric bikes, they're motorised, and the electric scooters are motorised. So yeah, could I say like it's illegal? It is and it isn't. So I'm going to be walking to work today, and I might see some United supporters within my work that work for us. And all I might do is just smile. I mean, I'm in my New York City t-shirt, or it looks like a Man City t-shirt, and they're playing Everton right now. So I think it's Burnley drew against Crystal Palace 3-3. But Burnley are in the relegation zone. Am I surprised? No, I'm not. Are we going to go down this year? We could. We very well could. Also, what I find is a lot of the joggers will go from one end of the lock to the underpass of the bridge where you go underneath, then go up to sort of go up to my work, and then run back and forth. I'm like, just run somewhere for a good length. When I go walking, I don't walk up to the end of the street and back 20 times, because that is boring. Never have I ever thought of doing that, because it's boring. I suppose actually as well, I know I was saying about doing like these, I could do these challenges. Survive the water slide 2 times in a run, collect 10 power-ups in a pirate cove in a run. Alright. I could do these daily challenges, eventually. As well as so for a long time I just did like, I played the game and called the title of the video something related to the game. Right, it is already, the sun is already setting, and it's like only 2:30. So by 2:30 in the middle of December, it will probably either be 3/4 dark or dark. One thing though, and it's shocking the hell out of me, is our drive-through is not busy. But we will be inside. If we're not busy inside, there's something wrong. Oh my god, there's actually no one in our drive-through. I don't think. There isn't. Shit. There actually isn't. That's weird. Really weird.